Good morning. It's a rainy 19-degree day in Sydney. Contract cheating. Some colleagues of mine have been discussing contract cheating recently, and how people outsource other people to do their assignments. And a view that I've had for quite a long time, and I've become even more strident in it recently, is there are basically only two ways of preventing contract cheating. For a while there were people telling us, there's a way of authenticating people on their PCs, so if they sign in, then you know that they're the ones doing the assignment. That is utter bollocks. Just because someone signs into a computer app doesn't mean they're the person who's actually doing the application, doing the assignment. So all this remote stuff is bollocks, with one exception. One of my colleagues used to do, maybe still does, I think, ask students to do short videos on a given topic in their subject. Now, my concern with that is, yes, okay, you see the video, but you have no guarantee they haven't been coached by someone else, or they're not reading off the modern equivalent of a teleprompter. No, if you're going to do it remotely, the only way you do it is a Skype call or a FaceTime call or whatever, and you talk to the student directly and they answer your questions. But we've never been ones for oral exams, so I'm not sure why that's too appropriate. But at least that way you'll know you're talking to a student. Major problem with that? Resourcing. For every 5-minute interview of a student, that's 5 minutes you've got to find of academic time. So the second alternative, and this was actually a really cool one, when I first started at my current university, a colleague of mine, Peter Wells, did this, and I thought this was absolutely brilliant. You give them an essay to write, they can prep for it. Nothing stops them getting prep from somebody else. But you write the essay in the lecture. So they're all at the same time, right? Not different tutors. They're all writing the same essay. They know what it's going to be. They're not allowed to bring any materials in to help. So even if they cheated, they still had to memorize that essay some way. And so the information would get into their head one way or the other. And that guarantees it's their work. Now, of course, there are probably some issues. I mean, why should a student who memorizes have more advantage than another who can memorize well? So, my view ultimately is an unseen question done in class is the only real test, which is just a fancy word for an exam, isn't it? Well, I had something else to say about contract cheating, but I forgot. So that's it for today.